Good morning, guys. Actually, it's afternoon. It's almost 2:30. But I am gonna do a what I eat in a day vlog style video today, just to kind of share with you guys how I've been eating. I am trying to make a little bit of healthier choices because I still have about 10 pounds left to lose. If you're new here, I'm 4 months postpartum and I'm still trying to lose all my baby weight. So that last 10 pounds, like, it has not gone anywhere. In fact, I keep fluctuating between 10 to 13 pounds left. So I know it's I need to make a change with my diet. I work out 4 days a week, so I know that it's not that, it's definitely my diet. Hey, sweetheart. So the first thing I had this morning, I am counting calories with MyFitnessPal. I've done that before, and I always after 1 or 2 days, I quit doing it because I hate doing it. But I do feel it's so helpful because you don't snack and graze throughout the day because you know that you have to write it down. So for breakfast, he's sick today. I had a Perfect Bar. You can find these really pretty much anywhere now. Walmart sells them, Aldi sells them. So they're 360 calories, and it's just a cold protein bar. It's really good. It tastes like chocolate chip cookie dough. So that's what I had for breakfast. Oh, and then I also had my Slim over here. I'll show you guys what that looks like. I had my Plexus Slim this morning. I drink one of those a day. So the Slim helps with your blood sugar levels, and just it's more of a healthy drink. It's not necessarily a weight loss drink, but it definitely helps you lose weight if you need to lose weight. And now I'm making my lunch because that protein bar really filled me up. So for lunch, you guys, look how healthy I'm being today. So for lunch today, this was last night's dinner, this little chicken breast with mozzarella cheese and tomatoes and spices. So I just heated that up and put it over a bed of spinach with some Parmesan cheese and tomatoes, and I'm gonna drizzle some balsamic dressing over it. And I'm not very hungry because like I said, that protein bar really fills me up. So I'm not very hungry, but this is what I'm gonna have for lunch. So, but Crew is actually sick today. This is the first time he's been sick since he's been born. It's just a cold, but I'm not sure if he has an ear infection or not. My mom said he was kind of holding at his ear yesterday when I wasn't home. I haven't seen him do that today. He hasn't had a fever today. He had a small one 2 days ago. So I talked to the doctor and they said, just monitor him, and as long as he's keeping everything down and basically he's fine. So I don't have to take him in unless I notice something else changing. But he did throw up today. He'll start coughing and then he'll gag and sounds like he's choking, and then he'll spit up. So he did that earlier, and it was kind of mucusy. So I don't know. Poor thing. But no fever or anything today. Other than that, he's fine. It's just, I can tell he's really uncomfortable. Okay, I'm also drinking water, ice water. I drink it all throughout the day. I usually try to fill it up about 3 times a day. And I also forgot to say I did have my Postnatal Plus vitamin this morning, and then I just had my first dose of Bio Cleanse, Detox and Cleanse, and this is a kind of a digestive system aid. It's just really nice to take twice a day, and I find that it really, really helps. I've been taking it for a couple of years now. But I am still hungry. That salad didn't fill me up quite, so I'm making a coffee. One of my tips is, if you are still hungry, first of all, wait, because I feel I'm always hungry as soon as I'm done eating a meal, and then if I wait 20 minutes, I'm not hungry anymore. Once the food kind of settles in your stomach. So that's the first tip. Another tip is to just drink a coffee, because coffee always fills me up. So I use, let's see, this is the Folgers Cinnamon Swirl. I'm not the biggest fan. I prefer the Dunkin' Donuts ones, but we're out of that. So I do 2 scoops of that, and then I do 1 scoop of this espresso in my Ninja. So that is what I'm making right now. Let me find a mug. So there's my coffee. And I also need to put something in my coffee. Usually I do this Premier Protein, which is so good, but since I already had a protein bar, I feel like I don't need all this protein today, so I'm gonna have this one, which is a coconut milk creamer.
I still amuse myself.
Pause. Okay, I'm just listening to Audible and I am like trying to straighten up the house. Cal is playing. He's got cars on the, I don't even know what it is on YouTube, but look how funny this is. His pod cover is in the wash. And Crew is napping over here in his swing, which is really good because he didn't nap earlier. But it is 4:15, so I'm gonna have some tea now. This is the Pink Stork tea in Slim. They have so many different ones. If you're pregnant, breastfeeding, or postpartum, they have like tons of different teas. This is the Slim for your metabolism postpartum, and it's good for breastfeeding too. So I just have this like little electric kettle. So I'm gonna put some tea in this mug and sip on that. I feel like I always have to be like drinking something while especially like while I'm cleaning, but this is what they look like. And I also got their Uplift tea too. So you can get them on Amazon and they taste really good. So I'm gonna sip on that and keep on cleaning. I'm gonna go ahead and have another cup. The cool thing about these teas is you can actually steep them twice. So I'm gonna just heat up some more water and pour it back over and steep it again. Okay, now I'm having a snack because I am breastfeeding and I get cravings throughout the day. So I'm just trying to only have 2 of these Hershey Kisses a day. So I'm having 2 Hershey Kisses. All right, so it's dinner time for the boys. I'm just getting Cal's dinner ready. And Crew is 4 months old, so I do give him the baby cereal. I don't do it every night. But usually most nights I try to. So I'm going to give him that tonight, and it's almost 6 o'clock. So they eat kind of early. We don't like to eat until after they go to bed because I feel like you can't relax when you're like, when they're this age, you can't relax and eat at the same time. So Cal is having some green beans, which he loves. And then this is the rest of that bow tie pasta with some marinara and some Parmesan, and then his favorite, hot dogs. Yeah! Yeah! Yay! Yeah. Oh, let me get you your fork.
They bark.
Yeah. And here is Crew's dinner-ish. I mean, I'm just gonna breastfeed him right after this, but the beech nut oatmeal, breast milk, and then I'm just gonna stir it up. What, babe? And I've gradually started to make it thicker, so it's pretty thick now. So I picked these up at Aldi's. This is a mango salsa or pico. And then this is a guacamole. I felt like, I don't know if it's gonna taste good. I'll let you guys know, but I felt like it was a lot easier than making it myself. And some chips. All right, so it's 6:45. I just got Crew down, and this is the time that I cook now, and I really like doing it, like getting him down early. That way I can still like cook dinner. It's just so much easier. So if you have an infant, I would suggest putting them to bed and then cooking dinner afterwards. Right now I'm just mixing up some flour and spices. I'm making an enchilada rice casserole tonight for dinner. Unfortunately, I didn't have enchilada sauce, so I had to look up a recipe to make enchilada sauce. So that's like makes the recipe so much more complicated because now I have to make homemade sauce for it, but it shouldn't be a big deal. So I'm gonna make the sauce and get the casserole started. So I just realized the recipe that I'm making calls for cooked chicken, and my chicken is not cooked. So I think I'm gonna try to air fry it because I think that's supposed to be quick. Babe, should I try to air fry this chicken?
Air fry it.
All right, we're gonna try it. I've never done this before, but I think it'll work. These aren't even real chicken breasts, they're like these little tenderloins. So we'll do about 4, I guess. see, how many do I have left after this? We'll do 5. Okay, so just gonna lay them flat. And then I put it on chicken. Now it's gonna go for 20 minutes. We'll see how it works. Okay, the rice that I'm using for this casserole is basmati. And I went with brown because I think it's healthier. So, never had this rice before, but I got it at Aldi's. And then this is the sauce situation. I think it's actually working out. It's just like tomato paste, broth. I use chicken broth, and then a bunch of spices. And it's supposed to get thicker as it cooks. I don't even know why I bother cooking because, let's see, oh my gosh. I didn't have enchilada sauce. Then I needed cooked chicken, so now I'm like trying to cook it quickly. Then I find out the rice that I'm using takes 35 minutes to cook. Mind you, it's already 7 o'clock, so not to mention the casserole still needs to cook once everything's ready. Now I'm opening the freaking corn, and I bought cream corn. I'm still using it. I don't even care, whatever. This is gonna be the sickest recipe ever, but we need to eat. I mean, it worked. They're just like a little bit overcooked. I'm gonna try to shred it up now. We got the chicken with enchilada sauce. So refried beans. That sound is so gross. Ew. Okay, and cheese. Okay, and I'm gonna add in the rice. It didn't completely cook, but I can't wait any longer. Alright guys, so that wraps up my what I ate in a day video. I did have 2 more Hershey Kisses after dinner, and actually that enchilada casserole was really good, so I'll put the recipe down below. But I wanted to show you kind of what I've been doing. So I've been using MyFitnessPal. I just use the free version, and basically it counts all of your calories. And like I said, I want to lose about 10 pounds. So according to that, it says I need to be eating about 1,200 calories, which I'm also breastfeeding and working out, so I know that that's not enough. So I talked to one of my friends is gonna kind of help me. She's gone through a lot of this, and so she said about 1,800 calories is my goal. And I'm not like, I've never been a calorie counter before in my life, so if I go over 1,800, I'm not gonna like be mad about it. I'm gonna still like continue to you know, eat, but I also feel like this has already helped so much. Like just by doing this for the past 3 days, I've already lost weight, which is crazy. Because I think I just like overeat and I overconsume, and I don't need as much as I think. And then I'm also like eating like making bad choices. But I feel like when you have something like this and you are writing it down, you like are making better choices. So it says today, I feel like this might be a little bit off, but it says I had about 1,600 calories today. So my breakfast was 320 calories, and it was just that bar. And then my lunch was really healthy and lean with just the spinach, chicken, a little bit of cheese, and tomatoes. So that was 333 calories. And then my dinner, of course, was that big casserole, which came out to about 600 calories. And then my snacks throughout the day, a total of 4 Hershey Kisses. That's the thing, is like just have moderation. So I only had 4 Hershey Kisses, which, believe it or not, that's still 120 calories. And then I did have the guacamole, the chips, and the pico de gallo. So that was like 332 calories in the snacks. And then I did not work out today because Crew was sick. I didn't want to take him to the gym. So I didn't work out today, but that is what I ate. So I was at 1,600 calories for the day. But also on this app, if you go into nutrition, it'll show you like I was over by 9 grams of protein, and I was over my sugar by 4 grams. I was over my fat. I was under cholesterol. I was under sodium. So you can kind of break it down. So I think that's kind of cool too. But I don't know. I feel like I'm off to a good start. And like I said, so this is like not like a diet. I'm not like dieting. I'm just trying to make healthier choices and eat more in moderation. So that's what I ate today. This is how I'm tracking it. Hopefully it goes well. Like I said, I've already been seeing weight loss on the scale. And again, I am exercising pretty much 4 days a week. So let me know if you guys have any healthy meal ideas, because I'm definitely on the lookout for good things to eat that will be satisfying and still healthy. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I eat in a day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.